cracking? What's cracking? Was cracking? Yeah. What's going on, man? Who up in here? What up, Red? What's up, Stacks? Craig? Man, what's happening? Y'all put up in the chat who up in here, man. How was y'all day? How was y'all day? Put a one in the chat if the price action did exactly what you thought it was gonna do. Put a two in the chat if it caught you off guard. I'm gonna say it didn't catch me off guard, but it was more bullish than I was. So I can't say that it did what I thought it was gonna do. Well, overall did what I thought it was gonna do, but it didn't do it how I wanted it done. It was more bullish than me, and I got left, right, right. I got left. Well, I ain't gonna say I got left. It didn't come to where I wanted, so I didn't take no. I ain't buy no calls. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, kind of glad I ain't buy no calls, because guess what? We're in the exact same place that we done been for the last week. You say you didn't take your 1 and 2. Stack said 1 and 2. He didn't take his profit fast enough. Still green, though. That what it do? Hold up, Stacks. Hold up, Stacks. Hold up, Stacks. What you mean you didn't take your profit fast enough? Were you being greedy? Were you being greedy? When you say you didn't take your profits fast enough, did it get to your target and you were just being greedy, or did you see it not playing out right and you just let it play out and it didn't go to where you thought it was gonna go? Let me know. Let me know, which was it? Did it hit your target and you got greedy, or did it never hit your target? Because if it never hit your target, you can't say you didn't take your profits fast enough because you just stuck to the plan. But if it hit your target and you got greedy, go to the principal's office. We in store for. Speaking of Boyd, let me tell y'all what Boyd did. I'm gonna read your comment when I come back. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna show y'all what Boyd went to my Instagram page, right? While I'm sharing, oh, hold on. Let me shout my family out first before I expose Boyd. Let me move that comment out the way. I got to come back to this comment, right? Look here, man. Y'all know who I am. My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. Anybody on the replay that's not part of the Spider Gang, welcome, welcome, welcome. I just get on here every day and share my thought process with the Spider Gang. I share what I not predict, but the most high probability areas that I think the market gonna go to. If I said that right, I probably didn't. I might as well say what I think the market gonna do, because that's all I do. I just say what I think the market gonna do by reading the price action. I look at the red and green candles and I just read it, because I learned how to read them and it makes sense to me now. And I just say, hey, I think we most likely to go here first, then go there. If it go the direction that I want it to go, I take a trade. If it don't, I don't take a trade. I get on here every day, I share my thoughts, and I do it for free. I would never charge anybody for it. If you want to support me, boop, go to thenewtlr.com and buy some merch. You see the site up there on the screen. That site right there, www.thenewtlr.com. That's my site right there. Go shop with your boy. That's how you can support me. If you want to support me in other ways, buy a super chat. But I would never, ever, never charge anybody to share my thoughts on the stock market and share what I'm thinking as far as trading, as far as what positions I'm looking at. I'm an open book. You guys, anybody inspire the game? I tell you when I win. I tell you when I lose. I tell you what I'm looking at. I tell you when I miss the bus. I tell you when I'm late to the party. I tell you when I'm early to the party. And little Timmy Rogers, always early to the party. Hey, shout out my daughter Alexandria Cartwright. Shopwithwalks.com. Go get you a shirt. I got a black t-shirt like this right here, so soft and supple. I got a black hoodie like this gray one here, and whatever color that is, mocha. Mocha ain't a real color, that's a drink. I got a black hoodie and a black what's the name? I don't have a pocket tee. I'm gonna have to get me a pocket tee. You know what I'm saying? I'm old. I like to put stuff in my pocket right there. Boom. I'm gonna have to get me a pocket tee. What shopwealthwalks.com. Go support my daughter, Alexandria Cartwright. PSA, full disclosure, Alexandria Cartwright is really not my daughter. Her father is in her life. Shout out my homegirl Draco, Big Draco. Her name actually Draco. This Draco right here, Miss Draco. Hey Draco, with your yellow on? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. What's up, Draco? Y'all go to prolificprosperity.com and support Draco, man. Courses, information, talk about budgeting, talk about estate planning, talk about getting your life together, man. She got 50-something years. I'm just playing. She got 20 years in the finance and insurance industry, and she can help you get your life together. And on the financial side, that is. Shout out Briscoe. Briscoe with My Jammy Life. MyJamilife.com. MyJammyLife.com. Come here, support Briscoe. You come on here and read about what she got going on with you. Get started today. Once you get started, you can log in as a member. This countdown done. So that was limited. Oh, it say limited slots available. That might be mean it's over. Briscoe, is this over? Is this over? Is this done? Do I need to stop talking about you and your light-skinned friends on here? It said something about, I don't know. Y'all holler at Briscoe and find out. See, y'all make me think, y'all make me hear that phone every time. Stock Zay, shout out to cousin Stock Zay. Go to Instagram and go to Stock Zay. You come to his bio, click on that link tree there. You can join the runners. He run a community called the Runners. You know what I'm saying? He got a YouTube channel, First Gen Wealth on YouTube. You can schedule a one-on-one with him. Hey, Zay is an amazing fundamentals trader, technical knowledge trader. He know everything about everything. He always on IG with some doggone CNBC stuff up there and I told y'all, see what they just said? I said that a week ago. He always on there with his little light-skinned tail. Uncle Charles, everybody call him Uncle Charles. His name Charles Coney. This another amazing investor, man. This man been investing since Master Sergeant Half-Mast was a private. Anybody who in the military know who Master Sergeant Half-Mast is, right? So go there, click on his link in his bio, book a one-on-one with this man and figure out how to get your investment portfolio together and how to build generational wealth. Shout out to homie 100. Go on IG and go to Bully _franchise, right? Go check out the homeboy 100. He can get you any kind of dog you want. Shout out Jasper. I saw Boogie, 100 walking Jasper again today. And then Fat Boy. 100, what's Fat Boy name? I be calling, is it Rock Lee? Is Fat Boy name Rock Lee? I'm just going to call him Fat Boy. If you like cooking, shout out to homie, the real Travis Scott. If you like cook, you come on here. He got all kind of delicious looking menus on. Look at, I just clicked on the chicken fajita bowl. You know what I'm saying? Got all kind of information about menus and how to cook. He's a culinary genius. You can get with him. And he got a link in here too. Right there, boom. He got he got his own. I forgot about this. He told me about this. He had his own spices. I forgot about this. He got his own spices and all that right there. Get at the homeboy. He got knives too? I know he had spices. Do he got knives too? Okay. Oh, apron. Okay, it's an apron. Prep tools. Okay then. Yeah, he got spices. He show you how to cook it on the videos. Go to videos, watch him cook it. Look at that, man. This man doing his thing, man. Last but not least, in the person that I want to talk about, boy. Shout out A Squad Live. Y'all see that super long URL. A Squad-live22.myshopify.com. Y'all go there and support my family, man. Now, speaking of A Squad Live, I'm sitting here minding my own business, right? And then I get a text with a picture of me. Somebody that went on my Instagram, stole my picture, and put it on a flyer about A Squad Live trading this Friday at 9:10 a.m. and put my picture up there on the thing. Put my picture, just stole my picture and put it on the A Squad. Hey, man, I'm just kidding, man. A Squad invited me to come on their live. Don't ask me what I'm gonna do. I ain't no futures trader. I trade futures every now and then. Don't ask if y'all in the chat, y'all ask them what I'm gonna be doing on the A Squad live this Friday, man. And then it's at 9:10. I be going live myself at 9:10. You see how boy do me? He done stole my picture, and then he gonna put it as a conflict of interest when I go live. Hey man, y'all support my family, man. A Squad Live. Go to A Squad Live on IG. Go to Board page. Go to JD page. Go to Trey page. TP3 something. Yeah, go to their page and click the link in the bio to check out A Squad Live, man. That's enough of all that. Let's get to this price action, man. Let's get to the price action. Y'all want to start with, I ain't even got the Ninja Trade open, so we're going to start with Spylean. I ain't got Ninja Trade open, so we're going to start with Spylean. We're going to see what Spylean doing. Spylean, where you at while I'm waiting on Ninja Trade to open? We're just going to go straight to Spylean, right? Y'all, what y'all talking about in the chat? Still waiting on Ninja Trader. Boom. What did I tell you? We are in the exact same place that we've been for what's that, for a week. Let me see what a picture at what I made. Same place. You see the picture I made? We go up, down, same place. We are in the same place, man. The exact same place we've been when we broke structure on May 27th. We broke structure, right? And then this is the break. That's the break line. That's the break instruction line right there. This black line, if y'all remember, for everybody who wasn't on the live, everybody that's not, you know what I'm saying, really a member of the Spider Gang quite yet, y'all new here. We ran fibs. Y'all know I like to run my fibs from highs and lows to figure out when we at equilibrium. I don't get the fibs to try to trade off of retracements. Shout out ICT. He got a dope optimal trade entry strategy that you can use fibs to verify. But I don't trade like that no more. I used to trade like that, but I got one trading system that I go to. It's ICT. It's a fair value gap type trading system, but that's my go-to. So now, boom, you see how I got this line lined up right here? The 50%, boom, right there. It lines up with this line, right? Even though the fib say 415.28 and my line is on 415.38, close enough for government work. Matter of fact, let me change that right now. Since I'm looking at it, let's change that to 28. We want to be exactamundo. Coordinates, 415.28. I done had it at 38 all that time. Why ain't nobody tell me I had it in the wrong spot? But anyway, so what I did, I ran the fibs from the high of April 21st. What was that? Yeah, what was that? Hey! Y'all excuse me for a minute. Okay, y'all excuse me. I done turned off everything, trying to see what's going on. Trying to see what's going on. I done turned off everything. I apologize for that. But anyway, so I ran the fields from the high of the 21st of April down to the low of the 20th of May, and this is equilibrium, right? The reason why I ran the fields from there is because that right. See, if I come down to this one right here, if I come down to this leg of the run right there, we already broke equilibrium. Equilibrium there was like right around the break instruction, right? So now that we done broke equilibrium there, I moved up to the next highest high. Boom, right there. The next highest high, and now we right at equilibrium for that high. I just like to run my fibs to see where we at as far as are we getting to a discount or a premium market? Well, Tim, what you mean by that? I'm glad you asked that question, little Tim Rogers. That's something else that I learned from ICT is like when you're looking at a price leg or a run or a move or a trend or whatever you want to call it, right? You look at that price leg and you go from the low to the high, and 50% is equilibrium. That's at the spot where the bears and the bull be like, you go first. No, you go first. You go first. No, you go first. That's equilibrium. That's when you're getting at the discount in the premium market, right? So the market tends to come back to a discount and then go back to a premium, go back to a discount, go back to a premium. It tends to do that on all price lists. So that's why I like to see where we at. Now, all that out the way. We hit this 50% mark when we broke structure. We broke structure on the 27th of May. This is the break-in structure right here, the red line, right? So, like I said before, if you a structure break, if you're a breakout trader, a structure break trader, whatever you want to call it, once you break the structure, when you trade back into it, that's where you go long, or that's where you will go short on the flip side, right? So we've been dilly-dallying for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. We've been consolidating, dilly-dallying, soaking up liquidity, whatever you want to call it, right? We've been doing that for 6 days after breaking structure, right? Now, I'm still bullish in the short term because my thesis of when we collected the liquidity down here on May 20th, my thesis is we're going to deliver that liquidity above these equal highs at 429.82. Let's just say 430, close enough for government work. So we got this liquidity and we're going to deliver it at 430 or above in these fair value gaps up here, right? But we're taking our sweet time. We right where we've been for the last week or so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. We right where we've been for 6 days. Now, what was that? The doorbell? Jesus Christ. Y'all hold on for a second, man. This is one of them days. This one of them days. A jalapies. Now, anybody that got an issue with that, get off my live. Hey, so, okay, let me tell you what I like about what we got going on, and I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about what we got going on before we get into the price action for today, right? What I like about what we got going on is I still haven't been proven wrong as far as I shouldn't be bullish in the short term, right? Because we still in the same spot. We still holding let me see, the breaking structure, I ain't gonna count that, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles where the body of the candle is respecting this breaking structure. Or if you look at it, when everybody be like, talk about they want to know about breakers and order blocks and all that, right here, this the breaker. Cause per what ICT say, I don't care what nobody else be texting me and getting in my comments and saying, we coming down, we made a low, we made a high, we made a low, we made a higher high, we go to the high, in between the lows, extend that out in time, that's the breaker. Again, we made a low, we made a high, we made a low, we made a high, go to the high, in between the lows, extend it out in time, that's the breaker. That's according to ICT, straight out the goat's mouth. So the bodies of one, well, I ain't gonna count the break instruction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bodies closed above the breaker. They got total respect for the breaker. Even on today, when we gap down and open up below the breaker, we still came up and closed above the breaker. And 3 of those 6 days dipped below the breaker and it stayed above it. So that's one reason why I'm still bullish, right? That's one reason why I'm still bullish in the short term until we get back up here to 40.30. That's my target for delivering this liquidity. Second reason why I'm still bullish until we get back up here is because every time we start selling down and looking like the bottom finna drop out of it, the buyers the sellers just disappear. Just disappear, right? Every single, when we came down this day, the buyer stepped in this day and pushed it back up. We gapped down over here, sold down, went back up. We gapped up. Then we sold down and went back up to respect the body of the breaker. Came over here. We sold down and we pushed back up, respecting the body of the breaker. The buyers, the sellers just disappear. They not selling it off. They ain't selling it all the way to Hades and back. You see what I'm saying? It's just not selling off. We ain't got no good catalyst to push us to new highs, and we ain't got no catalyst to push us to new lows. So that's the second reason why I'm still bullish in the short term, because we ain't got no catalyst to just make us go drop forever. You know what I'm saying? Even during like last week when we had all that Fed stuff and all that. Oh, shout out to homie Boogie, man. Boogie with the super chat. Say, little Timmy better grab the belt. Oh, man. Shout out Boogie with the super chat. I appreciate Boogie. I always pull up with a super chat. Hey, so I'm still bullish in the short term till we get back to this 40-30, right? That's enough reason why I'm bullish. I just ain't been proven wrong. I ain't been proven that I need to not be bullish no more, because it's been plenty opportunity for us just to sell it down to Hades. We ain't even come down and fill in this daily fair value gap. We've been sitting on top of that daily fair value gap, respecting the breaker. We've been just respecting the breaker over here. Boom, right here. We've been respecting the breaker, right? And shout out Lex. I ain't gonna do you like that, Lex, cause Lex told me a breaker ain't nothing but a order block that's been violated, right? And if you look at it come from this way, you know what I'm saying? We coming up here, we got an up close candle. Right after, when we trade back through it, we leave a fair value gap to the downside. That's making that a potential order block. When we came up to it, we came up to the order block, sold back off of it, and then we violated the order block. So boom, her thesis hold true too. But from the teacher's mouth, low, high, go to the high in between the lows, extend it out in time. That's from the teacher's mouth. Hey, let's get into the price action for today, man. And y'all already know what I want to see for the SPY. I want to come up here. Ain't no need to talk about what I want to see, because you know what I want to see. We right here at the 50% mark again. We right where it's like a broken record right now. We've been there for a week. Okay, price action for today, right? And how did I get left? We came on live this morning and we went over all the lines on the screen. If you weren't on the live this morning, I apologize. I ain't going back through all of that right there. How did I get left, right? This is how I got left on it, because everybody know, I'm primarily a swing trader. Oh, let me say that. Let me come on full screen for this. This is the part of the game where this is the hardest part of the game for swing traders. This is the hardest part of the game for swing traders, because we have been at a point for a week where we just got to sit on our hands and wait for the market to give us a sign of what it's going to do. Wait on the market to give us a entry. You know what I'm saying? Give me a short entry, give me a long entry. The market ain't gave us either. It ain't give us no reason to buy more puts. It ain't give us no reason to buy calls. We've been in this same spot for a week. This is the hardest part of the game for swing traders. Oh, it's been beautiful for day traders. It's been beautiful. I saw 2 trades today that day traders could have just ripped on the futures and on the options. If you was a day trader, I saw 2 trades. You could have just tore their mouth out. Let's go to it. How did I get left, right? If I saw 2 trades, you could have got yeah, because that's for day trading. Here we go right here at the 9:30 open, right here at 40.82.25. We opened up at 40.82.25 at the 9:30 open, right? So dig it. We did that a little bit. I believe we came down first. Let me see what we do. Let me drop down. I'm gonna drop down to a 1 minute real quick so I can see. I can't remember. We was on live, but I can't exactly remember if we went down first. Okay, 9:30. Boom. Yeah, we went down. So we went down first, and I wanted us to get below the 40.72, right? Y'all remember I was saying I want to hit the 40.96.75 liquidity. We hit that last night. I want to hit this 40.72 and then go up. I wanted to hit the 40.72 and then I said I want to hit the 40.72 and stay away from this fair value, this daily fair value gap, right? So I was waiting for it to hit the 40.72 before I was trying to buy in. Once it hit the 40.72, I was gonna start looking for entries to get my calls for. I was gonna get calls for like the 17th, for the 17th, right? So we opened up, we came down a little bit. We never went down to the 40.72. We stopped pushing up. I said I do not want to come up here and go through this buy side liquidity up here above these highs before taking this. If we went and took this first, I was saying it was gonna put me into a a bearish mind frame, right? So here's where I got left. This is where I got left, right? Because I didn't want to enter until we took these lows, right? So once we came up and went above midnight, the yellow line is midnight for me. Once we went above midnight, mind you, this line wasn't here yet. This line, I put this line on there later. That's the New York equilibrium, right? Once we went above midnight, right, we came back down to I think over here, right over here. Let me run the fibs and see. I think we came back into a discount and went back up. And then let me put it on. Let me go. I got it on 1 minute candles. Let's go to 5 minute. Let's go to 5 minute. Boom. All right. So 9:30. This the run right here. So we coming from here when we open up. Boom. We taking off. This the run. Once we went above midnight, we hit above midnight right there at 9:55. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look where we came back to. Once we went above midnight, came up there. Came right back down to equilibrium right there on this candle right here. We at the 10-15 candle dipped right down into a discount right there. Now, right there. Now, let's go. So the 10-15 candle. Let's drop down a little bit lower and see if it's any fair value gaps that I would have got picking up on. That just looking at it coming back to equilibrium right there, that's a good entry for some trader. But now I'm just looking at my style of trading. Nothing on the 4 minute. I'm just doing this looking for my style of trading because it was a beautiful retracement to 50%. It was a beautiful retracement to 50%, but looking like I wouldn't have got picked up on it because it ain't giving me no fair value gap entry. It ain't giving me no fair value. This right here, that might have been a good one right there. If and that's Old Faithful. That's 2 minutes. Let's check it on that price leg from 9:30 to the top of that price leg right there. Nope, I wouldn't have got picked up on that. I wouldn't have got picked up on that because I'd have wanted it to come down to a discount inside the fair value gap. If you just trading just that fair value gap right there, that would have been a pickup. But I wouldn't have got picked up on this run right here today. Even though it was a good retracement, I wouldn't have got picked up on that. Boom. Now, at lunchtime, it gave another retracement right here. Right there. Can't now I would have got picked up on this one if I traded during this time of day. Cause you can see it right there. Boom. Cause you go to that price leg right there. You go to that price leg there. Boom, from that candle to the high of that price leg. If I get it on the right thing, right to the high of that price leg. Boom. This is equilibrium right here. What do we have just below equilibrium right there? A nice, pretty fair value gap right there. We traded down into that. Boom. That's equilibrium. Everybody see that? Now let me draw out this fair value gap real quick for the kids in the back that don't understand. Boom. Push it over here. Right there. Fair value gap. This is the fair value gap in the discount. Right? This is the fair value gap in the discount of this price leg. Came back to it once. Came back to it twice. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? If you got picked up on the top of the gap, your stop loss would have been up under this swing low. Both of these right here wouldn't have stopped you out. If you got picked up below equilibrium in the gap, like I like to do, both of these would have picked you up. You know what I'm saying? But then that's the one that ran for the rest of the day. So that's why I say you had two beautiful possibilities of taking a day trade today. I wouldn't have got picked up on the first one. I would have got picked up on the second one because it was my my style of trading, my setup for trading, but it didn't come to where I wanted it to come to buy my calls. So that's the reason why I didn't buy any calls today, because we did not take this sell side liquidity up under these equal lows at 40.72. Now, this is what I really need to see tomorrow. I need some follow through mammy tomorrow. And the reason why I say that is we came and took this sell side liquidity here, right? But we left the buy side liquidity here. Me no likey that. Me no likey that at all. If we would have took this sell side liquidity and then ran up and took this buy side liquidity, I would be like, okay, yeah, we ready to rippity rip. But since we took this sell side liquidity here, got very close to this sell side with these equal lows right here, ran back up for the rest of the day and stopped really, really short of this buy side liquidity, that make me feel like it want to hit this buy side liquidity, fill this fair value gap, and then push back down and get this sell side liquidity. That's what it make me feel like it want to do, because we left this. Not saying it will. I really want this to do a little small retracement tonight. As a matter of fact, it start retracing already. You know what I'm saying? That's good. You know what I'm saying? It start retracing already. It did a little retracement already. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to get down to this fair value gap. It can if it want to. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got, because that right there is the break instruction. So I don't care. Let's come this 60-minute candles. Come down to this fair value gap right here. That's the break instruction. Let's see what a discount on this leg would be. Oh, wrong thing. Let's see what a discount on this leg would be. So this is the low for this leg. This is the high for this leg. The bottom, just past that fair value gap would be the discount right there at this potential order block right there. So we can trade, if we trade back down into the wick of that potential order block right there, that'll be getting to a discount. That'll be getting to equilibrium, should I say. And then we can just push on back up tomorrow. I do not want to come up here and get this liquidity and then push down past this potential order block. If we go get this liquidity, I just want to come back and stop at this order block right here. I just want to stop right there and then push back up. If we get this liquidity and we push past this right here, 40.72 is on the way. That's all I got to say. I ain't got no crystal ball, but that's just how I see it. I see somebody say, you're welcome. What y'all talking about over there? That's all I got on the price action, man. Do anybody got anything they want to share? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat if anybody want to pull up. If anybody want to pull up, ask something. If anybody want to pull up, share something. If I miss something on the charts that, you know what I'm saying, y'all want to bring to my attention, click on the thing, pull up, and holler at your boy. Let me know. That's the link right there. You can pull up on. Let me go back through the chat, see if y'all saying anything. Every time I think of the A squad, all I hear is push. Push. Man, what y'all talking about? Okay. I think tell little Timmy to get my name. What? Tell her that. Boy, you better stop that. Pause for real. What you say, mocha a color? Oh, when I talk about the shirt, mocha ain't no color. That's a drink. Oh, I didn't play Spalene. I played her cousin, cute. What I say? Cunisha. Cunisha. I like that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Explain it. Let's read the excuse. Didn't reach target, but left money on the table and stopped myself out green before it went red. Okay, you saw it coming against you and you got out. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's good. You saw it from to go against you and you got out. That's a good thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Profit is profit. So you think tomorrow? Look, Boogie. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. I got to share my screen again. Boogie want the crystal ball. Hold on. I got to share my screen again. We doing this for Boogie. Boogie always asking for the crystal ball. Here you go, Boogie. Here you go. I got you. There you go, Boogie. There you go, Boogie. Boogie always asks for, let me blow it up for you. Boogie always want the crystal ball. There go your crystal ball. Rub on it, Boogie. Rub on the crystal ball. So you think tomorrow bullish or bearish? Because you predicted today be green after we fill the gap down. Right? I ain't predict nothing. I just said I wanted today. I ain't want to be bearish. But the market was more bullish than me. But let's look at what's going on. These just jokes, people. If y'all tuning into the replay, these just jokes. If you don't like the way I joke with my family, get off my live. Hey, looking at what's going on. So for tomorrow, let's look at the daily candles. Let's start at the daily candles and see, you know what I'm saying, if we can get a hint of what tomorrow gonna do. Y'all excuse all that writing and stuff on the screen. Hopefully you can still see the candles. Okay, so we had this big, this when we broke down, then this day right here engulfed both them down days. You know what I'm saying? Then we had a big down day. We had a green day that was real bearish. Then now we got this bullish day over here. But this day failed to get those highs. And then this day, or today, failed to get those highs. And then this day, we gapped down. We gapped down a little bit. And let's see. That ain't showing me much. We gapped down a little bit. Let's see what the 60-minute telling us. See what the 60-minute doing right now. Okay, so on the 60-minute, we created equal lows over here. On the first and the second. We created equal lows on the 60-minute. We came up. We took buy side liquidity up here above these highs and above this high, right? Stopped short of the buy side liquidity at 42.02, right? We set the high of 41.89 on the second, right? And we did that during Asian, right? Then we came down, right? Matched back up to that. Ran liquidity up under 40.96 last night. Got close to 40.72. We didn't hit it. And then we pushed up all day long and fell short of the 4168 buy side liquidity. Okay, so let's see how much gap work we left. Let's see how much gap work. Let's look at the equilibrium and see what the gap work at in relationship to the discount and the premium. These my thoughts. This how I do it. This the way I do it. Okay, the equilibrium is right here at this potential order block, right? The closure of this potential order block is equilibrium, and that is I cannot see. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Levels. Oh, it don't give me. I thought it was gonna give me the price. It didn't give me the price. Let me move this over a little bit so I can see. Turn my snap off. I can't see what that number is on there. Why is this snapping? I got the snap turned off. Y'all hold on for a second, man. Turn this back off again. All right. Still can't see it. Let me pull it this way. All right. So, okay. So let's say 4120. Close enough for government work. So 4120 is the equilibrium. So 4120 is equilibrium for this price leg on the 60-minute, right? So I doubt if we come down to a discount overnight on that right there. But if we were to come down to a discount, we can come all the way down to 4120, and the only gap work below equilibrium is a tiny gap there, and then a tiny gap there around 40.91, and we touched this gap, but we didn't fill it. We went in and pretty much filled it. So if we do come down any tonight, I see us just coming down to this potential order block. The top of the order block is at 41.35.75, and then we got a fair value gap that's right there in the order block. The top of the gap is at 41.30.75. The bottom of the gap at 41.28.25. We got an order block. I mean, a fair value gap within this potential order block right there. If we, I don't know. We got to wait to see. Wait to see what the once I see what the because right now I ain't gonna hold you. Right now, looking at how we traded today, I'm thinking hit this liquidity and push down. That's how we traded today. But I want to see how the London trade before I make my decision on tomorrow, because we've been winding up like a rubber band. We've been winding up like a rubber band for days. You see what I'm saying? And we totally respecting this breaker. So that's why I'm still bullish. But the way we trading like, okay, we gonna keep Christmas treeing. You see what I'm saying? Touch this liquidity and push back down. Touch this liquidity, push back up. That's how we've been trading. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say let me see how the London go, and then I'll make my decision in the morning on the live. Alicia Green followed one rule today, broke. Oh, you broke a rule. It happened to the best of us. Admitting it is 90% of the battle. Just got to try not to spiral. We gonna break rules every now and then. Just try not to spiral. I think that's it, man. Why you never trade futures when you know how to spot the fair value gaps easily? Cause I'm an options trader. I don't know. My ADD don't let me focus on like a whole lot of stuff at the same time. I'll take a futures trade like every blue moon, but like I got to stay focused, man. I gotta stay focused. That's it. That I ain't gonna hold you. It's just cause I gotta stay focused. 2 inside days. Looks like, yeah, inside. We had 2 inside days. Right here, right there. Yep, that was an inside day to that, and that them 2 days both was inside this one here, and then today This right here was inside there. This was inside there too. And then today encompassed everything we did Friday and yesterday. Today encompassed every except for the high. We felt like 20 cents short of the high. But overall, we did everything. You know what I'm saying? We erased everything that we did Friday and yesterday as far as to the downside. Today we came back, we gapped way down, and then came all the way back and erased all of that. Boogie, get out of here with the double top. I don't know about no double top and all that. Hey, on that, we getting ready to go talk about double tops. That's it, man. If you in the area, if you're in the Columbus, Georgia area on July the 2nd, pull up to the Columbus Library, Columbus Public Library, 3000 Macon Road. We're gonna have the second installment of Discipline Over Dollar seminar. Part 1, we just basically had Stock Market 101. Then part 2, we're gonna get into actually building the portfolio, what kind of account to use, taxable account, IRA, Roth IRA, you know what I'm saying? Get into what kind of account to use, how to build a portfolio. If you ain't got no idea of like what companies to put in there, how to mimic the big boys, we gonna go into all of that in part 2. Right? And then part 3 is on August 13th in the same building on 3000 Macon Road, Columbus, Georgia. But it's gonna be focused mainly for traders. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some stuff in there for people who want to actively manage their portfolios, but it's gonna be mainly strictly for traders. Because if you actively managing the portfolio, you need to understand the technical analysis and understand how to, you know what I'm saying, finesse them positions based off the technicals. You know what I'm saying? Apple have a run up, Apple getting ready to run into some kind of resistance. You might want to shave some of them shares and go buy some Exxon if energy down at that time, or you want to put it into some healthcare if health down at that time. You know what I'm saying? Take them profits and buy this over here, but doing it based off technical analysis instead of fundamentals. But it's gonna be that kind of stuff for the investors. Anyway, man, I can't tell scene. When I say I got to stay focused, I got to stay focused on one thing. If I start worrying about trying to get futures trades and get options trades, and the guys start to spiral, man. It's like y'all see I can't stay on one topic, man. I be all over the place, man. Nobody got anything. Nobody said they want to pull up. So I see y'all in the morning. It's Wednesday, so I go running on Wednesdays. Hopefully I get back before the market open. We'll do the overnight price action recap. I do that on IG. That's just on IG because I don't save it for no long term. It's just trying to get our thoughts together in the morning. I like to spill my thoughts out in the hopes that it'll help one of y'all get y'all thoughts together too, or you know what I'm saying, y'all might put me onto something that, oh, I wasn't even looking at that, cause you know what I'm saying, shout out to homie 100 in red, they be putting me onto stuff all the time. I be like, man, I wasn't even looking at that right there. But anyway, man, y'all know what it is. I appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all in the morning. If hit the like button. If y'all ain't hit the like button, share this with a cousin. If you think a cousin to get something out of it, share it with a cousin even if you don't like them, man. Anyway, I see y'all in the morning. Gone.